Is it normal for my son to watch me undress? My son is now married and 27 years old. He still watches me even though I'm 50 years old. It started when I caught him in action. He was in his 20s, and my poor boy didn't have a girlfriend at that time. I had stepped out of the shower to my room in my undergarments, drying my hair with a towel to wear clothes that I had laid out on the bed. I would usually close my door to the room, but I must have forgotten that particular day, and that's when I saw my son walk past the room. Through the corner of my eye, I could see him taking a quick peek at me, and when I had turned my face towards the door, he wasn't there anymore. It made me laugh. The next day, the very same thing happened. I had kept the door open and saw him walking by when I came out of the shower. When this happened on the third day, it confirmed that this was no coincidence. I am someone who has struggled with weight my whole life and is a chubby woman. When he was spying on me, made me more confident about my body. This trend continued for a while, where I acted innocent and wore my clothes in front of him, and one day I decided to give him an eyeful. The next morning I stepped out of the shower naked. Judging by his look, this was something which my son hadn't anticipated. Looked towards the door, and this time he was too slow, and so I caught him officially. I called his name out and instructed him to come in. He walked in scared and had his head down and apologized. I covered my breasts with one hand and had my crotch covered with the other. I pardoned him and told him it was okay, as long as it stayed between the two of us. I uncovered myself and put hands on my hips and told him he didn't have to spy on me anymore and could just look whenever he wanted to. He was shocked and had his mouth open. He couldn't believe it. His eyes were fixated at my breasts. He became shy and he wanted to step out of the room, but I told him to stay put. I turned around 360 and gave him a show and asked him about my body. Said it looked great, and he claimed that I was the first woman he had seen naked, so that made my day. It felt really exciting when he saw me in my birthday suit. With time, he became normalized with my body and nudity. He moved out and got married, and last week he came to visit with his wife. His wife must have gone out somewhere, and when it was just the two of us at home, he asked me when I would be taking my shower. This was my cue to get undressed, and so I did. I feel flattered every time he does that, and I feel beautiful that I still look desirable to men his age.